Welcome back to our channel History Coins HD. As you that old is gold, but these rare dime coins that are most valuable than you think, don't spend one of them. You're lucky if you have one of these, so please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Coin number 1. Today I'm going to tell you something that will really excite every coin enthusiast watching this right now. We are talking about a small coin that many people carry in their pockets every single day, but only a few realize how special it can be. This is the United States of America rare Roosevelt 1 dime from the year 1989 with the mint mark P. You heard that right, a small 10-cent coin that could surprise you with its rarity, history, and market value, so don't skip a second of this video because each detail can help you identify a fortune hiding in your change. Now before we talk about the value, let's go back to its origin and understand what makes this particular dime so interesting. The Roosevelt dime has been a symbol of American pride since 1946, honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who led the nation through the Great Depression and World War II. But in 1989 something different happened at the Philadelphia Mint. Millions of dimes were produced, but a small number of them turned out to be unique because of tiny minting errors that escaped the eyes of inspectors. These errors, my friends, are what makes certain 1989 P dimes so incredibly valuable today. Some of these rare dimes were struck slightly off-center, while others have a doubled die error where parts of the design appear doubled when viewed under magnification. There are even examples where the edge of the coin shows a smooth finish instead of the usual reeded texture. All these features make collectors' hearts race because such mistakes are rare and unpredictable. Imagine finding one of these in your collection or inside a jar of old change at home. That's the kind of thrill that keeps every coin hunter searching day and night. What makes this dime even more special is that it represents a time when the US Mint was transitioning through modern production technology and small variations slipped through unnoticed. Each error coin tells its own little story of that minting moment, a story that fascinates every serious collector. People often underestimate modern coins, but this particular year has proven again that even coins from the late 1980s can turn into treasures worth thousands of dollars if found in pristine or error condition. Now let's talk about the collector's point of view, because for a true coin lover this coin is pure gold and excitement. When you look closely at the portrait of Roosevelt on the obverse side, you can sometimes notice doubling in the lettering of Liberty or "In God We Trust," and if that's present you may be holding something truly extraordinary. The reverse side with the torch, olive branch, and oak branch might also show striking variations. Those small imperfections that most people ignore are exactly what increased the coin's worth among experts and auction buyers. Collectors worldwide are now paying close attention to the 1989 P dime because demand is growing each year as fewer perfect examples remain in circulation. Let me give you some helpful tips for collectors and new treasure hunters watching this. Always keep your coins in protective holders to avoid scratches and fingerprints, because condition is everything when it comes to value. If you find a dime that looks unusual, don't clean it because cleaning can destroy its collectible worth. Instead, take it to a local coin shop or professional grader for evaluation. Attend local coin shows, visit online auction platforms like Heritage or eBay, and keep your eyes open for uncirculated or proof-like pieces. Some lucky collectors have found rare 1989 P dimes in coin rolls straight from banks, so always check your change carefully because luck often hides in the most ordinary places. And now comes the moment everyone has been waiting for. How much is this rare Roosevelt dime from 1989 P actually worth today? Well, hold your breath, because the original market value of this coin in uncirculated mint condition or with visible mint errors has been recorded selling in coin markets and auctions for an impressive $5,000. Yes, $5,000 for a single dime that originally had a face value of only 10 cents. That's the true magic of numismatics, where knowledge and passion can turn small metal into real treasure. So if you ever come across a shiny 1989 P Roosevelt dime, keep it safe and get it examined, because it might be one of those rare gems everyone is searching for right now. The coin market is hot and collectors are always ready to pay top prices for the best preserved examples. Every coin tells a story, and this one tells a story of hidden value and American history combined in a small circle of metal. I hope you enjoyed this journey into the world of the 1989 Roosevelt dime. If you love discovering rare coins and learning about their amazing values, make sure to subscribe, like, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss any of our next treasure hunts. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, one small coin can sometimes change your fortune forever. Keep searching, keep collecting, and keep believing, because the next rare coin might already be in your hands. Coin number 2. where we uncover the hidden gems of American coins that carry more history and value than anyone could ever imagine. Today's story is something that will absolutely thrill every coin collector watching right now, because we're going to talk about a coin that looks small but carries a giant surprise inside it. Yes, we are talking about the United States of America rare Roosevelt 1 dime from the year 1991 with the Denver Mint Mark D. So listen carefully, my friends, because I'll be revealing the uniqueness, the errors, and the secret behind its high market demand that makes it a real treasure among collectors. Now imagine this for a moment: you pick up a small dime from your drawer or from some old jar in the corner of your house and you think it's just another 10-cent coin. But what if I tell you that the same coin could be worth thousands of dollars today? That's exactly why you should never underestimate these old American dimes, because the 1991 D. Roosevelt dime has turned out to be one of those fascinating examples where rarity and error combine to create something truly valuable and exciting. This is not just a coin, it's a piece of American minting history that tells a story of precision, mistake, and miracle all in one. The 1991 D. Roosevelt dime was produced at the famous Denver Mint, and millions of them rolled out that year, but among those, a few rare examples came out with noticeable minting errors that collectors would do anything to own. Some coins had slightly off-center strikes, some had doubled letters or numbers, and others even came with missing details on Roosevelt's face or lettering because of weak die pressure. These kinds of coins are extremely hard to find today, and when discovered, they create waves in the numismatic world because every collector dreams of having one of these unusual dimes in their collection. What makes this dime so special is its connection to American history and craftsmanship. The front side carries the bold image of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a man who inspired hope and courage during one of the hardest times in U.S. history. The words "Liberty and I in God We Trust" stand strong beside his face as a symbol of pride and belief. On the back side, you'll find the torch of liberty along with olive and oak branches that represent peace and strength. The entire design shines with meaning and history, and when you add an error to such a powerful design, it becomes a perfect combination of beauty and rarity that every collector wants to own. Collectors all around the United States are actively searching for these rare dimes because the demand for Roosevelt dimes, especially from the early 90s, has been growing steadily. Many of these coins were heavily circulated and lost over time, so finding one that's still in mint or uncirculated condition is a big deal. A coin in perfect condition, with all its shine and sharp details preserved, always attracts top buyers in the coin market. Even a slight minting error or doubling on such a coin can push its price sky high because it becomes a one-of-a-kind collectible. That's the reason why auctions and coin markets have been reporting surprising sale prices for these tiny treasures. Let me tell you, in recent years collectors in cities like New York, Chicago, and Dallas have seen rare 1991 D. Roosevelt dimes being sold in live auctions for unbelievable amounts. Some of these coins, with visible doubling errors or off-center strikes, have reached prices that made everyone's jaw drop. It's amazing how something that once cost only 10 cents could now be worth more than what some people make in a month. That's the charm of coin collecting, my friends. You never know what hidden fortune is waiting inside your own pocket change. For those who love collecting coins or have just started their journey, here are a few simple but golden tips that can help you spot and preserve valuable coins like this one. Always check both sides of your dimes carefully under good light or with a magnifying glass to spot small details like doubling or uneven text. If you find something unusual, don't rush to clean it because cleaning a coin can lower its value instantly. Keep it safe inside a soft holder or a plastic capsule to avoid scratches and store it in a dry place away from humidity. The more natural and untouched your coin looks, the more a collector or buyer will be willing to pay for it. And if you're not sure about your coin, take it to a trusted local coin dealer or a professional grader. They'll tell you exactly how rare and valuable your find is. Now the part everyone's been waiting for: how much is the rare 1991 D. Roosevelt dime really worth today? Well, hold your breath, because the original market value for this coin in uncirculated mint condition or with noticeable minting errors has reached as high as $5,000 in collector auctions and coin shows across the United States. Yes, you heard that right, $5,000 for a dime that most people would overlook as pocket change. That's why serious collectors are keeping their eyes open and their hands ready to grab this coin whenever it appears in the market. Isn't that incredible? The story of this coin reminds us that treasure isn't always hidden in chests or gold bars. Sometimes it's resting quietly in your own coin jar waiting to be discovered. So check your old change, your drawers, your coin albums, and who knows, maybe you've been holding a rare Roosevelt dime without realizing it. These coins are in high demand and their value keeps rising as collectors compete to get their hands on the best examples. So if you ever find one, consider yourself lucky because you found a small but powerful piece of American history that's worth more than its weight in silver. Thank you for staying till the end, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this story about the 1991 Roosevelt dime as much as I loved sharing it with you. If you're passionate about rare coins and hidden treasures, make sure to subscribe to our channel, give this video a like, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming discoveries. Keep collecting, keep searching, and remember, every coin has a story and one of them might just change your life forever. Coin number 3. Today's story will absolutely blow your mind. We're talking about a coin that may be sitting quietly in your pocket, in your old drawer, or hidden in some forgotten change jar, but could actually be worth a fortune if you're lucky enough to have the right one. Yes, I'm talking about the United States of America rare Roosevelt 1 dime from the year 1999 with the Denver Mint Mark D. This little silver beauty is not just an ordinary coin, it's one of those rare pieces that have surprised collectors, dealers, and even auction houses because of its unique errors and unexpected value. So stay with me till the very end, because I'll tell you all the secrets, all the tips, and everything that makes this dime so special and so valuable in today's coin market. Now imagine this scene for a moment. You're sorting through some old coins and suddenly one dime catches your eye. It looks slightly different, maybe a bit shinier, maybe the design feels off or the strike looks unusual. That moment of curiosity could be the beginning of something amazing because the 1999 Roosevelt dime is known among collectors for some fascinating minting errors that turned ordinary dimes into real treasures. Some of these coins were struck slightly off-center, some have doubling in the lettering, and some even show partial missing edges due to die misalignment. These small factory mistakes from the Denver Mint transformed simple pocket change into collectibles worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on condition and rarity. The Roosevelt dime itself is an important symbol in American history. Featuring President Franklin D. Roosevelt, it honors a leader who gave hope to millions during tough times. The coin's design has stood strong for decades. On the front you see Roosevelt's profile with the words "Liberty and in God We Trust" shining proudly beside him, and on the back the beautiful torch of freedom surrounded by olive and oak branches that represent peace and strength. It's a powerful design full of meaning, and when something unique like an error or mint variation occurs on such a coin, it instantly attracts the eyes of collectors all over the world. Now here's the thrilling part. The 1999 dime was part of a huge production year, yet a few pieces escaped the mint with special characteristics that make them ultra-rare today. Some coins show doubling around the date or mint mark D, while others have faint details or ghost-like features on Roosevelt's face caused by die wear. There are even reports of coins that were struck on slightly wrong planchets, which means the metal blank used for the dime was not perfectly prepared, creating a lighter or thicker dime than normal. These little differences may sound tiny, but in the coin collecting world, such variations can multiply a coin's value several times over. Collectors across the United States, from New York to Los Angeles and all the way down to Dallas, are hunting for this rare version of the 1999 dime. Many of them have paid close attention to auction listings and coin shows where these rare dimes appear occasionally and are instantly snapped up. One of the most exciting parts of collecting is that you never know when a simple dime from your change could turn out to be a hidden gem worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. That's why the excitement never ends for true coin lovers. The thrill of discovery keeps every collector hooked and motivated to keep searching. Now if you're someone who loves collecting coins or you're just getting started, here are a few tips from one coin lover to another. Always examine your dimes closely under good lighting. Look carefully at the date, the letters, and especially the mint mark D because that's where you might spot signs of doubling or misalignment. Don't clean your coin because cleaning can remove its natural luster and reduce its value instantly. Instead, handle it carefully and keep it in a protective holder to maintain its original condition. Remember that in the collector world, originality is everything. A naturally aged coin with mint shine still intact can fetch far higher prices than a cleaned or polished one. So treat your coin like a tiny treasure because that's exactly what it is. Now let's talk about the part that everyone's been waiting for, the value. The rare 1999 Roosevelt dime, when found with strong visible errors or in perfect uncirculated condition, has reached astonishing prices in recent collector sales and auctions. Some of these coins have sold in coin shows and online marketplaces in major cities like Chicago and San Francisco for as much as $3,000. Yes, you heard that right, a 10-cent coin turning into $3,000 just because of its rarity and unique minting errors. Isn't that just amazing? That's the magic of numismatics, where history, beauty, and luck combine to create something truly priceless. this little dime reminds us of one beautiful truth: sometimes the smallest things hold the greatest value. Every coin has a story, and the 1999 D. Roosevelt dime tells a story of minting precision, rare mistakes, and incredible collector demand. The coin community is always talking about it, the auctions keep setting new records, and the demand just doesn't stop. So if you ever come across one of these rare dimes, hold on to it tightly, because you might just be holding a piece of history in your hand that's worth more than you can imagine. Thank you so much for staying with me till the end. I hope you enjoyed this amazing story of the rare Roosevelt dime from 1999 D as much as I loved sharing it with you. If you love hearing about coins that turn into treasures, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and tap that bell icon so you never miss another exciting discovery. Keep checking your change, keep believing in luck, and remember, your next great find could be hiding right in your pocket. Coin number 4. We're talking about one of the most interesting and surprisingly valuable coins from modern American history, the United States of America rare Roosevelt 1 dime from the year 1981 with the Denver Mint Mark D. This small silver dime may look ordinary at first glance, but it carries stories of minting surprises, production quirks, and rare errors that have made it a sought-after gem among collectors across the country. So stay tuned till the end, because every second of this video could help you discover something truly valuable hiding in your own change. Now let's build the excitement a little more. Imagine you're holding a dime that's been around for over 40 years. It may have passed through thousands of hands, traveled through time, and yet somehow remained a mystery until a sharp-eyed collector spotted something special about it. The 1981 D. Roosevelt dime has become popular not because of its age alone, but because of the incredible mint errors and variations that were discovered over time. Some of these coins were struck slightly off-center, giving them a curved or shadowed edge that instantly caught the attention of numismatists. Others show strong doubling in the letters of Liberty or the date 1981, which is a clear sign of a double die strike from the Denver Mint. These mistakes that happened inside the mint are exactly what make such coins rare and valuable today. The Roosevelt dime has a very special place in American history. Introduced to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, it symbolizes leadership, courage, and compassion. The front of the coin proudly features Roosevelt's portrait with the words "Liberty and in God We Trust" shining beside him, while the reverse shows a torch of freedom flanked by branches of oak and olive representing strength and peace. The beauty of this design lies in its simplicity, and when rare mint errors occur, they transform this everyday dime into something far more fascinating. It's like owning a little piece of American history with its own unique fingerprint. The Denver Mint produced millions of these dimes in 1981, yet only a small fraction turned out to have the kinds of minting variations that collectors dream about. That's what makes finding one so thrilling. If you happen to spot a coin with faint details, doubled lettering, or uneven rims, don't ignore it, because that could be a valuable piece waiting to surprise you. Some collectors have reported examples where the mint Mark D appears slightly misplaced, or the strike pressure caused faint ghost images of Roosevelt's face. These are the subtle details that make experts look twice before setting a price. Now let's talk about what makes this coin so desirable in today's collector market. Across the United States, from coin shows in Texas to auctions in New York and online listings in California, coin enthusiasts are constantly looking for 1981 D. Roosevelt dimes in mint state or with visible striking errors. They're not easy to find, but that's what adds to their charm and value. The demand for these coins has been rising steadily because every serious collector wants at least one piece of this unique era of mint production. Some lucky people have sold their rare error coins in major auctions where the value shocked everyone present. It's always exciting when a coin that started as a simple 10-cent piece ends up being worth hundreds or even thousands, depending on its condition and rarity. If you're a collector or someone who just loves the idea of hidden treasures, here are some friendly tips for you. Always check your coins carefully before spending or trading them. Hold them under bright light and look closely at the date and the mint mark. If you notice doubling or any strange imperfections, keep it safe, because that might be your lucky find. Use a magnifying glass if possible, and never clean your coins, because cleaning can damage their natural patina and reduce their collector value instantly. Store them in coin holders or protective sleeves to prevent scratches and maintain that original mint shine. A true collector always treats their coins with respect and patience, because that's what turns small discoveries into big rewards. Now here comes the moment you've been waiting for, the actual value of this rare dime. A genuine 1981 D. Roosevelt dime showing minting errors or preserved in pristine uncirculated condition has been known to reach prices as high as $2,000 in collector markets and auctions across the United States. Yes, you heard that right. A simple 10-cent coin that once bought a pack of gum could now be worth up to $2,000 when it carries rare mint errors and top-grade condition. Some examples have been sold in coin shows and online markets like in Denver itself or in major collector hubs like Chicago and Los Angeles, where bidding competition among enthusiasts pushed prices even higher. That's the magic of coins, turning something ordinary into something extraordinary. This coin is a perfect reminder that history can live in the smallest of things. Every coin has a story, and sometimes that story becomes priceless. The 1981 D. Roosevelt dime isn't just a piece of metal, it's a piece of American craftsmanship and history that survived time and change with a secret value hidden inside. So the next time you hold a dime in your hand, take a closer look. Who knows, maybe you're holding your own little fortune without even realizing it. Thank you so much for watching and staying till the end, my coin lovers. If you enjoyed this amazing journey into the story of the 1981 D. Roosevelt dime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel because more thrilling coin stories are on the way. Hit the bell icon so you never miss the next treasure hunt. Keep checking your pockets, keep searching your coin jars, and remember, sometimes the rarest treasures come in the smallest size. Coin number 5. We are diving into a story that will truly surprise you and make you want to go check your old coin jars right after watching this video. We're talking about one of the most fascinating small treasures ever made by the United States Mint, the 1980 P. Roosevelt 1 dime. At first glance, it looks like just another regular 10-cent coin, but hidden in this tiny silver-colored piece is a history and rarity that many collectors dream about. So stay with me till the end because I'm going to reveal everything about this dime's hidden secrets, the minting errors that make it rare, and its shocking market value that might just make you richer than you think. The Roosevelt dime has been an American classic since 1946, honoring one of the nation's most respected presidents, Franklin D. Roosevelt. He was the man who led America through some of its hardest times and left behind a legacy of courage and hope. The 1980 P dime was struck at the Philadelphia Mint during a period when coin production was incredibly high, but what makes this particular year so interesting is that among the millions minted, a few came out with unusual errors and features that make them stand out from all others. Imagine finding one of these in your change today. It's like holding a piece of history that escaped perfection and turned into treasure. Now let's talk about what makes this dime so special and rare. The 1980 P dime is known for having several kinds of mint errors that collectors absolutely love. Some coins were struck slightly off-center, which gives them that eye-catching curved look that instantly attracts attention. Others have double die errors, which means the coin's design was accidentally struck twice, causing parts of the letters or numbers to appear shadowed or doubled. These kinds of coins are incredibly sought after because they are one-of-a-kind pieces that can't be replicated. There are even a few examples of weak strikes where parts of the design, like Roosevelt's hair or the torch on the reverse, appear faint or missing, which also increases its collectible value because it shows clear minting anomalies that slip through inspection. And that's not all. Some 1980 P dimes were made with what collectors call full bands on the reverse side, where the horizontal lines on the torch are fully visible and sharp. These coins are graded much higher in value because they show perfect striking quality, something that even the slightest imperfection could ruin. Having a full band 1980 P dime in mint state condition can be an absolute prize for any collector's collection. This is the type of coin that can turn an ordinary find into something extraordinary. Now, if you're a coin collector or someone who loves the thrill of finding rare pieces, here's something you should know. Always examine your dimes carefully under good light and with a magnifying glass. Look for that small letter P right above the date on the front of the coin, which stands for the Philadelphia Mint. Then inspect for doubling on the words Liberty or In God We Trust, or even the date itself. If you see anything unusual like thickened letters, shadow effects, or a slightly off-center design, don't ignore it because that's where the real treasure hides. You might be holding a coin that serious collectors are constantly searching for. One of the biggest reasons collectors love the 1980 P Roosevelt dime is because it represents a transitional period in minting history. The U.S. Mint was switching equipment and materials during this time, and those changes led to a few unexpected results. That's why error coins from this year are considered special. They mark a turning point in modern coin production. So every 1980 P dime with even the smallest variation becomes a conversation piece for numismatists and history enthusiasts alike. And here's another exciting part. These coins have been sold at coin shows and auctions all over the United States, and their prices continue to amaze collectors. For example, in states like Florida and Texas, where coin trading is very active, some of these rare error 1980 P Roosevelt dimes have sold for thousands depending on their condition and type of error. Online auctions have seen fierce bidding wars for beautifully preserved specimens where collectors competed to add them to their prized collections. That just shows how high the demand is and how much this coin is appreciated in the numismatic world. Now, for every coin lover watching this video, here's an important tip. If you ever find a 1980p dime that looks flawless or shows an unusual marking, don't rush to spend it. Store it properly in a coin holder or protective case and get it checked by a professional grader or coin dealer. A simple inspection might reveal that you're holding something far more valuable than 10 cents. Patience and preservation are the keys to maximizing your coin's worth, because even a small scratch or cleaning can reduce its value. Remember, true collectors always handle their coins gently and preserve their natural condition, because that's what makes a coin truly shine in the market. And now let's talk about the part everyone's been waiting for: the value of this remarkable little coin. A genuine 1980p Roosevelt dime with visible minting errors or in uncirculated mint state condition has been known to reach prices up to $2,500 in major auctions across the United States. Yes, you heard that right, a coin worth 10 cents in 1980 can now be worth over $2,500 today. Imagine finding one in your pocket change or in an old collection box. That's like finding a hidden fortune right under your nose. Some of these pieces were sold in cities like Denver and Chicago, where collectors paid top dollar just to own one rare variant from the 1980 series. This coin proves that size doesn't define value and that even the smallest coin can hold a massive story and an even bigger worth. The 1980p Roosevelt dime is more than just currency, it's a piece of American heritage, a reminder of craftsmanship, and a symbol of how something ordinary can become extraordinary with a touch of rarity and history behind it. So my coin hunters, next time you see a dime in your change, look closely, because who knows, you might be holding a coin worth thousands and not even realize it. Thank you so much for staying with me till the end. If you enjoyed this story of the rare 1980p Roosevelt dime and love learning about valuable coins, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more exciting discoveries every week. Hit that bell icon so you never miss a single treasure hunt, because we're always uncovering the hidden gems that could be sitting right in your wallet. Keep your eyes open, keep collecting, and always remember, one small coin can change everything.